Hello everyone, welcome back to Tartan Samurai Gaming. And today we're back on the PlayStation and we are playing one of the greatest racing games ever made, according to many people, Gran Turismo from 1997. So today what I'm going to do is something a little bit different. Rather than just racing, I'm going to take you through the license tests, namely the B license and the A license, just to show you how the basic mechanics of the game work. First of all, let's enjoy this beautiful cinematic intro. So yeah, the Gran Turismo series is long running. I think it's currently up to number 7 in the series, and to be honest, I think it peaked around 3 or 4, but it's, you know, it's still good. It suffers from the modern gaming problems, monetization, greed, you know, that kind of thing, but the basic mechanics are still there and they're still sound. It's still an excellent racing game at its core. So we'll get to see some of the cars that will be featured in the game here. I think this is a Nissan Skyline that's about to be rolled out. My personal favourite car in the game, but you probably all have your own preferences. Yeah, that's a Skyline. I'd recognise that anywhere. But some of these car brands aren't even around anymore. I don't think, like TVR, I think they ceased to exist a number of years ago actually. Shame. So there we have it. Gran Turismo. So, let's get into the game. So of course we're going to go with English so that I can see what I'm doing. And we are going to go into the Gran Turismo mode. So, you know, this is 1997. The graphics are a little bit rough around the edges, but the playability is still very much there. Right, so we're going to go into the license testing. So we're going to start with the B license. Very simple, all about the basics of operating a car. So we should be able to do this. We are just aiming to pass the tests today. I might come back later on and try and get all golds, but today the priority is just to pass. So if we get a bronze score, that's fine. We move on to the next test. So we're using a Mazda Demio, and we have 36 seconds to travel 1,000 meters and stop right on the finish line, within the blue area at the finish line. So that's 100, 200, 3, and so on. You see where we're going here. So the trick is, once you get to about 950, that's when you have to start hitting the brakes. So not yet, not yet. No. There we go. We passed. I actually hit the brakes a little bit too early there, but still enough to get a silver award. That'll do it. Now on to session 2, where we do the same thing but with a faster car. So this time we're using a Mitsubishi GTO, one of the fastest cars in the game, one of the fastest base cars anyway, and we have to do it within 27 seconds this time. But ironically, we actually have to hit the brakes earlier in this one than we did in the last one because, well, the more powerful car. I like the behind the car view so I can see what I'm doing. So, this time we want to hit the brakes at pretty much bang on 900. Six, 7, 8, and there's 9, and I'm going to hit the brakes now. There we go. We did it. And it's a silver. That'll do. Okay. Next one, cornering. Again, pretty simple. We just got to drive around one corner. And we start off with a fairly weak car, so we can just get a feel for it. So we're using a Honda CRX Del Sol. And our time limit is 30 seconds to get around just this single corner and across the finish line. You notice I keep using automatic transmission. I know manual transmission would be faster, but in real life I am not a driver. So I like to keep my driving games as simple as possible. The less I have to think about them, less likely I am to crash. So we just want to dab the brakes here. And then just power slide around this corner. And that should be good. Yep, there we go. Just a bronze, but that's okay for now. Session 4, Basic Cornering Part 2. So again, same as before, but with a faster car. So this time we're using a Nissan Silvia, and our time limit now is down to 26 seconds. I probably hit the brakes a bit too early last time, but I'm going to keep that same racing line here because this is a faster car. Oh, I might have slightly skidded out of control a little bit there. 26 seconds is the limit. Are we going to make it? Yes, we are. Just. Yeah, I messed up that corner. I got lucky there. Definitely have to come back later and do that one slightly better. Okay, basics of cornering 3. So again, same corner, even faster car this time. Mitsubishi GTO. Possibly my, I would say in my top 3 cars in the game. My top 3 would be the Nissan Skyline, then the Honda NSX, and then probably the Mitsubishi GTO. That would be my top 3. Oh dear, I'm all over the place here. Right, I think we might have to do this one again. Oh no, we made it. Yeah, just a bronze. That was not good cornering there. Okay, basics of multiple corners now. So this time we're going to take 2 corners. Okay, so we're using a Mitsubishi FTO, which is a slightly less powerful than the GTO, but still moves pretty quick. The key here is to try and keep a smooth racing line throughout. So you don't actually need to use the brakes at this point, just lift your finger off the accelerator a little bit as you go around the corners there, just to kind of put you on the right track. There we go. That was pretty good. Okay, multiple corners too. So again, same as before, but with a faster car and a slightly stricter time limit. So let's see, what are we doing this time? 27 seconds, and we're using a Nissan Silvia. Okay, here we go. The variety of cars in this game really is amazing. It was, at the time, it was truly revolutionary to have, like, you know, 70 or 80 cars in one game to choose from. Again, I'm not actually hitting the brakes, I was just releasing the accelerator a little bit there as I went round the corners. And we passed. Okay, and now, final session, this is the test to get our B license. So for the test itself, I think there's a course we have to go around. Yep, we've got to do the high-speed ring course using a Mazda Unos Roadster, and we've got to do it in 1 minute 22 seconds. The high-speed ring's a pretty easy track, so this should be... The one thing though is you cannot leave the track. If you do, you'll fail. You know, you skid off the track all the time when you're playing regular races, but you can't do that in this. So, no mistakes. Can't clip any walls either. There we go. Didn't actually hit the brakes there, just a little bit of clutch control. Same again here. Try and skid it off. See, that's the danger. I undercut the corner there. Right, we'll do that again. This shouldn't take too long though. So again, we just want to try and ease around these corners here. Try to avoid using the brakes unless we absolutely have to. If you skid a little bit, that's okay. This was where we lost it last time, wasn't it? Okay, looking good here. Okay, we got 25 seconds left. This is the last corner, I think, but it's a big one. Okay, coming up on the end now. Just missed it. But we know the course now. Even at the B license, once you get to like the final test, these lap times can be really tight. Keeping a smooth line is absolutely crucial here, which is what I kind of slipped up on last time. I was drifting a bit too much, I think. This looks okay so far. Had to dab the brakes just a little there to keep the car straight. Right, hopefully this will be good enough. Certainly feels better than my last lap. Yes, we've done it. And we got silver. Excellent. So, we've got the B license. Job done. Now, before we finish up today, I'm going to take you through the A license as well. The international A I'm going to do in a separate video because that takes quite a while, because each course for the international A is a lap of an entire track. So that takes a while. So let's see how we can get on now with the A license. Practical Cornering Part 1. So again, parts 1, 2 and 3 is basically the same thing, but with faster and more difficult to handle cars each time. So let's see what this first test has for us. Okay, accelerate away from the starting point, go around the first corner, then go through the finishing gate. Watch out as the straight is longer than the previous test, so you'll be entering the corner at higher speed. Using a Toyota Supra, time limit is 34 seconds. Okay, so this is kind of the same as the first corner test in the previous B license, but we've got a bigger speed build-up going into it, so more control of the brakes is essential. Oh, some wheel spin there as I was pulling away. Yep, so this is where we have to really go with the brakes. Oh, I skidded a bit there. Don't know if that'll be good enough. No. Nope. Not quite. I skidded a little bit too much there, but that's okay. 34 seconds, I wasn't far away. Just need slightly better braking control. You don't need to brake at all on that first corner as long as you turn properly, so don't worry about that. Okay. That felt a bit better than last time. See how the time works out. Yes, we got it. We've got it. Okay, just a bronze, but I'll take it. Okay, now session 2. So same again, but with a faster car once more. Toyota Supra RZ. Time limit is 26 seconds this time. Actually, this is a different corner we're taking this time. By the looks of it. Ah yes, this is the big hairpin on the Grand Valley Speedway. One of the most difficult corners in the game. Yeah, I almost spun out there, so I was doing well just finishing that. Right, try that again. Okay, yeah. As I said, this is one of the game's most difficult corners, so it's going to take us a little while to get the hang of this one. Right, that was decent. Done it! We got a silver. Excellent. Okay. Session 3, Practical Cornering Part 3. Okay. Alright, okay, so this is about your braking and maintaining control of the car as you brake. Okay. So different corner again here. But we probably won't get this first time because I'm just going to get a feel for how the car moves in this first turn here. Oh dear. That was unfortunate. Right, we're doing that again. Oh dear. Right, let's do this properly this time. Good thing about these license tests is if there's one that you're stuck on, you can always just move on to the others and then come back. The only one you can't do immediately is the final test. So do them in whatever order suits you. You know, I like that games have that kind of open approach to letting you decide how you do your tests. Okay, I think we slowed down far too much there. So our time is 45. Yeah. What is the time limit? So I did that in 45 seconds there. 44 seconds, yeah. I can shave a second off that, now that I know what I'm doing. Kind of. Okay. So we want to try and get around these initial corners as quick as we can. That's going to be one of the crucial elements. So no deceleration at all there. Okay. Okay, I may have hit the brakes a bit too early there. Got closer, but not quite. I hit the brakes too early there. I'm being overly cautious with my cornering here. The steering of this car is a bit floaty and unstable. Not great. Not a car I would buy if I was a driver, which I'm not. Lost far too much speed there. No way are we doing this. Yeah, it's going to be 45 plus. Aye, yeah, that was poor. I lost way too much speed there. Okay. So getting around these first couple of corners is all important. Try not to weave around too much. There we go. Now, the music in this game is very much of its time as well, but a lot of it still holds up. Okay, now I'm going to hit the brakes. Oh god, I did jump way off to the left there. That was poor. Right. Didn't Ford Mondeos get recalled back in the 90s for having a problem like that? When you hit the brakes, it went veering off to the left. Don't know if that was a thing in America, but I remember in Scotland that was a big deal. The Ford Mondeo, I think it was 1994. A lot of them got recalled because they had this problem that whenever you applied the brakes, the car would veer off to the left-hand side. It was kind of dangerous. Still a little bit short, I think. Yeah. Oh, this is a frustrating one. just gotta keep our cool going around these first couple of corners here. Okay, pretty good line so far. Oh, this steering is very sensitive though. Right, this feels better. Ah, so close. 0.2 of a second out. Right, I'm starting to get a feel for this now though. Right, that felt slightly better, but I think we're still not quite fast enough. No. Right. Okay, we go again. Okay. And hit the brake. Alright. Skidded a little bit there, but managed to get round. Now, how's my time looking? Ah, still too short. Right, no more messing around. Let's get this. Let's get it out. Alright, we go again. And brakes. Right, that was decent. Come on now. We got it. We got it. Just a bronze, but I will take that. Now, multiple corners, 1. So this time, again, we should start out with a slightly shorter track and slightly slower car. Oh, we're using a Skyline GTR. That is not a slow car. Okay, twisting multiple corners. The aim is to raise the overall average speed without any unnecessary slowing down. Alright, so try and hit the brakes as little as possible. Time limit 39 seconds. Okay. Ah, this is the trial mountain race. I remember this one. So I'm using my favourite car in the game here, so I don't really have much excuse for not doing this properly. Oh dear, no. Oh, I got away with that. That should have stopped me, but it didn't. Okay. Yeah, too slow. That was 40 seconds. Clipping that wall just ruined it for me. Yeah, time limit's 32. God, I wasn't even close. Right. Wait a minute, this is a different track. I've picked the wrong one here. Oh well, we'll get this done first. No, we won't. Right, hang on. Right, I want to go to session 4. Right. Okay. Time limit is 39 seconds. Okay, took that better this time than I did the last time. Doing good so far. Can we make it across the line in 39 seconds? It's going to be close. Just over. Try that again. That was clumsy. That was too clumsy. I don't think we're going to make it this time, but we'll try. It's a shame because the rest of it I've handled pretty well, but oh well. Yep, another 40-second time. We're not too far away though. Okay. Right, that was better than last time, I think. Right, this feels better, but I still don't know if it'll be fast enough. 39.7. Getting closer, getting closer. It's this corner here that makes it difficult for me every time. Took it pretty well there though. Still not quite fast enough, I don't think. Oh, it was close. 0.05 of a second. Damn. Right, let's go again. We can do this. So with these time trials, that's what you want. You want to see incremental improvement. As long as you're getting a little bit closer every time, you're going the right way. Don't like that corner. Again, 39.2. We're not far away. We are not far away. It's that damn corner with the rock face that keeps slowing me down every time. This feels okay so far. I still don't think we're quite fast enough though. No. 39.3. Oh, this game is toying with me at this point. Take this corner better. Yeah, that was better. Ah, 39.4. Ah, clip the corner there. That's going to derail my time. Yeah. Ah, that was poor. I actually clipped a couple of corners there, I think. that was close. That was very close. Okay. Keep as close to this inside edge as we can here. This is the one that always messes it up. Took it okay that time though. Right, this feels better initially. Come on now. Oh, still not quite. That's not going to help. I clipped at least 2 walls there. There's no way I'm getting it on this run. It wasn't too far away though. Okay. And here. Oh, we managed to do it without clipping the corner, so that's a result. Now, can we follow up on it? Right, so far so good. Come on. This shouldn't be too far away. Oh no! 0.02 of a second. That is... Oh, that's unreal. Right, we're trying again. Right. Feels okay so far. Still a bit too slow, I think, though. Oh no! We got it! We got it by 0.011 seconds. Oh, I'll take it. I don't care. It's a pass. Right. Oh, no, hang on. Okay. Session 5. We've already had a preview for this, so we know what we're doing. Okay. Honda Prelude. Oh dear, that was unfortunate. But we can, I think we can take these first 2 corners at pretty much full speed as long as we're careful. Okay. Brakes on for this one. And into the tunnel we go. Just a little too slow. But we got the line correct in 32 seconds, we're not far away. Slowed down a little bit too much at that tunnel entrance, I think. Just missed it. Again, lost too much speed at that final corner. Yeah, maybe it's from playing too many modern racing games, I don't know, but I'm definitely overcompensating at corners in terms of my braking. I'm over braking. Oh, 0.148. Nearly. Right, didn't lose too much speed there. Is this enough? Oh, 0.06. Ah. You can see the gradual improvement though. We're getting closer. I lost too much speed there, I think. Let's see. And then again, nope, we did it, finally. I was sure I'd lost too much speed there, but guess not. Okay, session 6, multiple corners part 3. So 27 seconds this time. This looks like the forest course. Yeah, the important thing here is you're going to be like kind of constantly spinning out of control, and you've got to try and keep the car straight as you go through this sort of chicane. Yeah, it's pretty much a chicane of like constant left and right turns. Getting steadily steeper with each one, or sharper I should say. Right, I already think I've lost too much speed here, but let's see what time we get. Yeah, 28.4. Needs to be under 27. But, you know, now we've completed the course once. That's the first stage of it. Okay, I might have been a little heavy on the brakes there, but I think it was kind of necessary. Oh, wait a minute. Still got two wheels on the track, that's a bit harsh. Oh well. Yeah, try and cut the corners too fine and that's what will happen. Feels okay so far. Faster, but not quite. That wasn't too far away. Right, that felt good. I think. Ah, if I hadn't clipped that wall at the end there, I think I would probably have got it. Oh well. Overran that there, I think. Yeah. Slight technical issue there. My accelerator button got momentarily jammed there. Just a little too slow again. Okay. I'm glad we're only doing the 2 licenses today because I think that's about the limit of my patience. I'm starting to get annoyed with this now. No, I made a complete mess of that. Okay. Right, that was alright, I think. Oh, so close. So close. ran a little wide there, but we still got it. Okay. Thing is, that was a bronze, but I actually feel there's ways I could improve that. So, right. Session 7, special techniques. Now we can have some fun. So with this one, you're doing 5 laps of a small specially built course. And you need to use low speed side braking techniques. So basically you've got to try and keep the car in a constant state of like sliding round corners without spinning out. 33 seconds to do 5 laps. Okay. So you see here, it's basically just a loop. We did it. Nice and simple. And we got a silver. Excellent. Right, now time for the final test for our A license. Let's do it. So for the test, we have to go through right-hand corner along a high-speed section, then through a right-handed hairpin bend. Okay. So, this isn't a full lap, but it's a difficult one in a fast car. So we're going to build up a lot of speed here, then we hit this hairpin. Yeah, we're going at like almost 230 kilometers an hour here. And brake. That still wasn't enough, I still skidded out. Oh dear. Right, try again. Here we go. Okay, so this hairpin is a tricky one, and this is only the first part of the challenge, so so that's that out the way, but there's another hairpin coming up. It was close. That was close. So 1 minute 8 there. Yeah, 1 minute 8 seconds is the time limit. So we were not far away there. And we've got the layout down now, so this shouldn't take too much longer, hopefully. Okay. So important we don't make any mistakes on the approach here. Definitely handles a lot better than that Mazda car I used on a previous test on this track. Right, that'll do. That was okay. Okay. So we're gonna just try and get through this without as little speed loss as possible. And then this is the big one. This is the big one. Ah, no. No. Messed up. Got too fast there, got too cocky. Okay, here we go. That's the thing with these license tests. It becomes a sort of a game of attrition between how far can you push the car and still safely make the turn, and quite often you end up spinning out because you push the car just that little bit too far. A fine balance. And Gran Turismo has a lot less margin for error than other racing games, which is one of the reasons why I like it, to be honest. It feels much more like a... Well, it's called the Real Driving Simulator, and that is what it feels like. It's a simulation of driving. It's not an arcade racing game, although the arcade mode of it is pretty good as well, but that's another story. Right, brakes on. Come on. No, just a little bit too aggressive there. Okay. That second hairpin is proving to be the Achilles heel at the moment, so we've got to try and rethink our approach to that a little bit. But the problem then is with this, when you start thinking about that one corner, you end up making mistakes on the other easier corners because your mind isn't where it should be. That is the beauty of the challenge of this game, particularly the license test aspect of it. I probably hit the brakes a bit too early there, if I'm being honest. Oh no. Oh dear. Yeah, if my car hadn't started doing donuts there, I might have had a chance, but as it is, yeah, I was 3 seconds away, 4 seconds away. Oh well, let's go again. Right. So the first part of the track, I think we can go. I think we can be a bit more aggressive with this first hairpin than we were in the last run. Not too aggressive though. I don't want to end up in the sand. And brake. Okay, this is the crucial part here. Right, that was better. Come on. We've done it. We have our A license. Job done. Excellent. So, we've got the A license. So, I hope you enjoyed that today here on Tartan Samurai Gaming. B license and A license acquired on Gran Turismo for the PlayStation 1. We will do the international A license as well at some point. But that'll do us for today, I think. So if you enjoyed that, please like, share, subscribe, all that nonsense. Thank you for watching Tartan Samurai Gaming, and I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.